Hey everyone, it's Throwek. Welcome to another FUMBBL tutorial. This one is all about how we make a team and create a team. Now, if you followed the last video I did, you've created your team. No, you haven't. You've logged on. Sorry, it's early in the morning. You've logged on and you are ready to go. So we're going to build a team. I've got lots of teams already. If you're new, you probably won't have any. Well, you won't have any. No, probably about it. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom. You need to click on create a new team and it gives you 5 divisions to select from. Black box, this is a competitive division and it is randomly matched. Okay, so you don't know who you're going to play. Ranked, you can pick who you play. So you can choose the race, you can choose the opponent. There are rules around it, so if you click on rules, it's all summarised there for you. League, if you click on League, you'll see the different rosters here. We've got Demons of Khorne, we've got Bretonnian, and we've got Simian. Okay, so you can mess around with those, but they're not the competitive ones. You can join other leagues with these, which is fine. And Stunty League says what it is. It's our Stunty League where you've got Snotlings, you've got Horrors, you've got Chaos, Halflings, and all different kinds of things. And the test division is when there's a new client out and you can build a test division to help out, find out what the bugs are. So, in terms of today, we're going to click on Black Box. I'm going to make a team. I'm going to pick humans. There's a couple of sentences at the top just describing what humans do. You've got physique, finesse, and versatility. Now, if you click on Create Team, you can enter a team name. I'm going to put Joseph's Jumpers because I've got no idea what else to put. Joseph's Jumpers. Okay, it takes you to this page now. Excuse me. What we've got is you can add your rerolls. I just want to concentrate on this side just to start with. Rerolls, manufacturers, a drop-down menu, cheerleaders, and apothecary. Now, you've got your treasury here. You've got your team value here. You've got your coach there and what race you are. Now, this is the way we do it. You're going to buy a new player. I always take 4 blitzers, so your names please don't put 1, 2, 3, 4 blitzer 1, blitzer 2. We have a naming policy on FUMBBL, so try and be a bit more fluffy. But just to save time, I'm going to call them John. And then you click on purchase player. And then I want another blitzer. And you'll see there's a running total up here. Look, so you've got players and you've got your treasury left. So blitzer number 2, Paul. You can change the numbers as well if you want them to be a different number. George. And probably the worst drummer in history, Ringo. Okay. Now then. Whatever makeup you want to take is completely up to you. I don't take an ogre usually to start off with, so I'm going to take a thrower. Let's call him Kurt. Let's get some linemen in, because I like using linemen. I generally don't take catchers to start with either, so we'll call the first lineman Simon the lineman. Okay. And the next lineman we'll call Krista, just as an ode to the person who's the boss. We'll call one Malmir because I was talking to him recently. We'll call one Morehouse. So as you can see, the treasury is going down and the players are going up. Now, if you're interested, I've got a Patreon page if you follow the link. And one of the rewards is that if you are a patron of mine, then I will always, if I make a new team, be it on here or BB2, that I will use your name as one of the players. Okay, so if you're interested, get on my Patreon page and support, that'd be great. I'm going to call this one Throwek, because that's me. And last lineman, we'll call him Dave. Okay, so I've got 11. So I can close down that now. And if I click my refresh button, you'll see that I've got all of my players there. All of my players. Now, I'm going to take some rerolls. I generally take 3 with humans because they're terrible, generally. And what have I got left? I've still got 12,000 left. So I'm going to take an Apo. And, oh, I've got enough for another lineman or a catcher. So let's take a catcher. We'll call him Catchy Magoo because it's silly. Catchy Magoo. Right. So, refresh again. You've still got time to change it. You can still rename your team at this point as well. But when you're happy with your team, you can submit it for approval. And then it will ask you whether you followed the naming policy. And if you want to look what the naming policy is, it's there. I'm not going to read it to you. You can always go back and check. But when I say, yes, my team complies, it's been activated. So now, if you remember, the division I put it in was black box, and my black box is down the bottom. And I called them Joseph's Jumpers. And there they are. So if you click on Joseph's Jumpers, they are there and they are ready to play. Now, because they're in box, you will have to activate them. We're going to cover that in a different tutorial about Game Finder and how we use box. But thank you for listening today. Really appreciate it. If you want to support FUMBBL, as always, it's there. Support FUMBBL in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Donations very kindly accepted. We really appreciate it. And if you want to support me on Patreon, there's the link on my page there. So at the bottom. Thank you for listening, guys. If you've got any questions, feel free to get in touch with me on Discord or search for me on Twitter or on YouTube or on FUMBBL itself. Throwek, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Cheers, guys. Thanks for listening.